Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Zuni Selviana and my NPM is 190081010026. In this video, I want to explain chapter 84 about prepositions used for travel and transport. They are by bus, go to, and arrive at. Here, there will be 3 steps later, and step 1, go by air, by train, etc. on a bus or in a car. To talk about different ways of traveling, we use preposition by plus air, rail, road, sea, and plus train, bus, car, plane, boat, taxi, etc. For the example, you need a ticket to go by plane or by train. Here, the preposition by is followed by plane and by train. Next, we use only different kinds of public transport. They are on a train, a plane, a boat, a ferry, a train, and a bus. But we also use only a bike, a motorbike, and a horse. Next, we use preposition in with other forms of transport. They are in a car, a truck, a taxi, and a small plane. For the example, you cannot usually travel free on a plane or on a train to get lift in a car or a truck. Here, plane and train are public transport and can be ridden by many people, so use the preposition on. While car and truck cannot be ridden by many people, so use the preposition in. Next, step 2, get into or out of a car, on or off a train, go into or out of a building, arrive in a town or a country, arrive at a place. Number 1, when we speak about walking, we use both the preposition by and on. Remember how we use by to get from one place to another? Well, since we are using our feet to get from point A to point B, we use preposition by. For the example, I will go by foot to the office. Here, we use preposition by because he wants to go to the office by foot. And next, we can also use the preposition on. If we can stand on the method of transportation, then we can use the preposition on. Since we stand on our feet, we can use this preposition. For the example, I did the first 2 kilometers of my trip. Next, number 2, we use out of and into when we are talking about buildings or rooms. For the example, I went out of the university building and into the first shop I could find. Number 3, we say to get into or out of a car, a taxi, a truck, etc. For the example, I got into the first car that stopped for me. Number 4, we say to get on or off a train, a bus, a plane, a boat, a bike, and a motorbike. For the example, I got on his motorbike. When I got off the motorbike, I walked for a bit. Number 5, we say to get to a town or a country. For the example, we got to London at 2 more 15 minutes. Now I need to get to French. Last, number 6, we say to arrive in a town or a country. For the example, I arrived in Folkestone at 4 more 30 minutes. When will he arrive in French? And next, we say to arrive at a place. For the example, I arrived at the Eurostar terminal 10 minutes later. And last step, step 3, go to a plane, a town or a country, go or get home. Number 1, we say to go to a place, a town, a country, a continent. For the example, I told the driver I wanted to go to the south of France. Here is a statement that he will go to the country that is south of France. Number 2, note that we don't use a preposition before the word home with verbs like go, get, come, arrive, and leave. For the example, I use time to go home. Thanks for me, I didn't have to get home in 24 hours. Here, only use the verb. They are go and get. There is no preposition. And here are some questions. We are asked to complete the following text. And number 1, last summer we went on holiday blah 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 Greece. And the answer is in. Number 2, we'd never been blah 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 Greece before. And the answer is 2. Number 3, we left blah 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 home at midday. The answer is out of. And number 4, and when blah 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 taxi, blah 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 the station. And the answer is when by taxi to the station. And that it's all for me. Sorry if there are mistakes. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.